Stu here with Raid Shadow Legends. We're going to be going over Miscreated Monster again. I just did a guide on him yesterday. I ran him through Ice Golems 20, Dragons 20, and Spiders 20 with a much better team than this. He looked amazing. He does everything. I even ran him through Fire Knight 20 off camera. He did phenomenal there as well. I'm not a big fan of him in PvP. He could be really good on a high resistance team, but we're going to run him through here really quick just to show you how good he is in Spiders, helping out with whatever Spiders issues you might have. Now, Spiders is still a very, very silly boss, right? Polarium should go back through there just like they're doing with Faction Wars and change up how Spiders is done. They should have done this a long time ago. Of course, a new champion did come out, which really helps us out here, and that's what he does. So he does an AoE, and he has a 50% chance to stun any of the Spiderlings, and then any damage he does, 25% of the damage he does, he gets back in shields for allies. As you can see, the shields are gigantic. And then he loops back around and does a shared damage, which those coupled together are very, very strong. So especially in Spiders, since we have so many targets, we get a very, very big shield. Then he puts shared damage up when he comes around again. So the person that's being hit, even if the person being hit was even if that was my cold heart right now, it really wouldn't matter. It's so strong and it's so good in Spiders that it should be able to carry whatever team you have, as long as you can keep the Spiders turn meter down, the main Spiders turn meter down. If you can't keep the turn meter down, of course, we've lost already, right? There's nothing we can do. If we can keep the turn meter down, we can sit here and fight her for 10 days straight to infinity. It wouldn't matter. Like right now, she's gonna heal. She's gonna heal all of our efforts to keep it down with our level 60 Elf Guard has not worked. So we cannot take that kind of damage. Here's the problem with that. Anytime she consumes a Spiderling, she gets a permanent increase in attack by 10%. So eventually, if she keeps doing that over time, eventually she's going to just wipe our whole team, right? She's going to hit everybody and wipe the whole entire team. So right now we have a slept Apothecary, which isn't helping out very much, but you get the idea. The main takeaway from this whole entire thing is that Miscreated Monster is super strong for Spiders 20. Yes, we have Sir Nick that can do an AoE that gives everybody shields on his team for 30% of the damage. Miscreated Monster does 25% of the damage, so 5% less, but Sir Nick cannot loop back around then and do shared damage. But he can do unkillable, so I mean, there's a lot of things. Sir Nick is super powerful, right? Super powerful. I'm not saying this guy is anywhere near as powerful as him, but in Spiders, he is very good. And anything else in the game, he's a very good carry. Like, he can carry your team through things very well. Of course, he's fully booked out. He's got decent gear on him. He's got good masteries, all that kind of stuff, which I did in my guide on him. At the end of this video, what I'll do is where you see the subscribe button, click subscribe if you haven't subscribed. If you watch one or two more of my videos, click subscribe. If you look through my analytics, you'll see that, I don't know, 70% of my viewers aren't actually subscribed to me, so it's kind of crazy. Anyways, so at the end of this, you'll see a subscribe button. I'll put the video link to the video of Miscreated Monster, the guide I just did on him yesterday, as well as Zephyr Sniper tanking Spiders if you haven't seen that video. So that video is done very well. It's helped a lot of people get Arbiter who haven't been able to get Arbiter, to at least tank the Spiderlings long enough for you to be able to beat it. So this is kind of the same exact thing, right? We're just tanking the Spiderlings so that we can come in here with our Cold Hearts or whatever we have, preferably Cold Hearts. Unfortunately, still Polarium will not listen and try to I mean what is Polarium doing? I don't know. I don't get it. I don't know what's going on with the company. I don't know what they're doing with their game, you know. Faction Wars is supposed to be balanced soon. We're supposed to be getting some other things going on. I don't know what's going on with it. Spiders has been an issue for a very long time because you need specific champions for it. Now I have no problem with different bosses having different mechanics that we need to use a different variety of teams with, right? But there is always an issue when you need to fight somebody and they tell you, okay, well, get a defense break, get some 4 Cold Hearts. Well, that doesn't work out well, right? That's not good balance in your game. So they really see Cold Heart just hit and she missed her. She either missed that reduction and the Spiders, or it didn't take it down all the way. Something's going on and it's not taking it down all the way. So she does do decrease of 50%, but it's only 50% of whatever it's at. So if it's at 60%, she'll only decrease it to 30%. It is on a 2-turn cooldown, but we're trying to use that 2-turn cooldown coupled with Armor Skill 1 to lower the turn meter trying to keep it down low enough so that when Cold Heart's 4-turn comes up, we can deplete it some more. Because we cannot take these hits, right? We cannot let the spider keep consuming, getting stronger and stronger, and take the hits. If we could keep her turn meter down, I'm telling you, with a Miscreated monster, we could take all day long with that Armorer. We could take 20 hours straight from forever and no problem beat this spider boss with whatever we want. But again, the whole issue with this spider has always been you need to either kill her super fast, and even then you have to have a way to deplete the turn meter, right? You got to have a way to deplete that turn meter or you're just going to die. She's going to eventually get too powerful, too strong, and you're going to die. But luckily, hopefully if you have Miscreated monster, I hope you're able to work him into whatever spider team you have. Maybe if you have a Cold Heart, which I hope you do as well, I'm sure a lot of people don't, and you're able to bring him in there to tank enough to bring down the spider, right? That's what it's all about. At least to get you Arbiter or to auto it every day. Now, if I bring in my real team or half of my real team, we can take out the spider boss every time with Miscreated monster, no problem, no worries on auto. But with this team, it's a little bit harder, even though we do have so many things. And that's the crazy part about it. We've got so many things to deplete the turn meter right now. We're still having issues with depleting the spider boss's turn meter. And she's coming back, but we are actually doing really well in this run. It's a 6 minutes run. So again, if you need something to come in here, deplete a turn meter, good job, Elf Guard. Good job, level 60 Elf Guard. I didn't waste those chickens for nothing. You're doing okay. Maybe she's about to heal big time here. Our Armorer brought it down. Woo! We saved ourselves there. We say nope. It's not over yet, Stu. It is not over yet. What are you gonna do, Cold Heart? What are you up to? No, she's gonna heal. I bet she heals and kills a bunch of people. We just got a speed increase boost. What do we got next? This is down to the wire, right? Down to it. There we go. Deplete it. Okay, we depleted a little bit. Now, I do not recommend anybody doing this team. This team is just for fun. It's just to show you this. This is not what normally happens. You could die easily. Do not do this. If you're gonna do anything, look at the video at the end on the Zephyr Sniper. Anything with an AoE skill 1 that can counterattack. It shows the complete build. If you haven't seen that yet, it's got like 25,000 views. It is a very popular video, a very good video to help you pass spiders in a much easier manner than this. This is just showing how strong Miscreated monster. Now, if you wanted to combine them together, Miscreated monster with the Zephyr Sniper tanking, you could do that. You could do that as well. Very good to do, no problem. Here we are. Let's go over to him again. Miscreated, where are you at, buddy? So this guy, again, is super strong. If you got him, congratulations. He can carry your team. We'll look at his skills real quick. So 3-turn AoE, 50% chance it's done, does the shields, 25% of the damage done is what you saw on spiders. Now, of course, going through regular runs, not as strong. And then loops back around, does a 3-turn ally protect on a 4-turn cooldown, heals him by 50% of his max HP, and then put continuous heals buff on him for 3 turns. So this guy is super strong. The fear that he was doing whenever his allies were attacked doesn't affect spiderlings, unfortunately. It would be really cool if it did, but it doesn't. So we're good. We're good. Let's look at the gear we have on him. We have all this gear. Again, go to my guide. I just did on him yesterday. So here he is at 75,000 HP. He's got good speed. You need good speed. You got to have that good speed to keep looping back around, to keep doing that stuff. You can't have slow people in this game in general. And then we have 100% crit and 138 critical damage. I did not go critical damage with his gloves. I wanted to keep high HP. I did go critical damage, of course, with his neck. We'll get a little bit of accuracy there as well. And I went HP with everything else. HP with his chest. And then speed boots, of course, with speed and whatever else we get on. A lot of crit and speed on all his gear. And then for his masteries, I went over here. But again, go look at his guide. His guide, I show him running through everything else. He is very, very impressive. I also did Fire Nice 20, like I said, off camera. He did a fabulous job there as well. So I went down here to Flawless Execution for 10%, 20% additional critical damage. You could go War Master, no problem. I do not see a need to go into the defensive tree. He is already really strong enough, right? We don't need him more defensive. I want to do more damage with him so we get higher shields, especially in spiders. So I would not go a defensive tree. I don't see any reason to go defensive when he's already doing shared damage, healing himself by so much, and then also doing those massive shields in spiders, and then doing decent shields in runs of everything else. So I went over here for accuracy. I love doing Evil Eye to deplete the turn meter the first time you do your normal attack. And then I want to extend his buffs and debuffs down here. And then, of course, we get a 5% chance to lower the cooldown on any random skill. So that is it. That is Miscreated Monster doing Spiders 20. So if you have him and you can incorporate him into your Spiders team, please do so, because you will not be disappointed. You can use him in Spiders, you can use him in Fire Knight 20, Ice Golems 20, Dragons 20, so everything. There is nothing that this guy is not good in. It will not help out your team. So please, please level him up, use him. He will carry you through a lot of content. Use books on him. I can't remember how many books it costs for me to do. We've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So really not that many compared to a lot of other people. They're doing better with these book things. At least they're not coming out with epic champions that need 20 books, because there are some out there that need an insane amount of books that don't make any sense whatsoever. But there we are, Miscreated Monster, guys. Please level him up, please try him out and all that content. Go check out I'll have it right above my head, the guide on Miscreated Monster, the Zephyr Sniper sniping, tanking Spiders 20, and then the subscribe button. Please subscribe. Thank you all for watching. I will see you all on a video soon.